The Leviathan Cross is popularly known as the Cross of Satan, the Devil's Cross, or the brimstone symbol. It symbolizes the world's unity with cosmic and terrestrial power, which has appeared in various ancient cultures and religions. The name Leviathan comes from the Hebrew Leviathan, which comes from a root that means to twist, turn, wind, or coil. Outside of religion, the Leviathan has become synonymous with any large sea creature, particularly whales. The word Leviathan appears several times in the Talmud and the Bible. It appears as a variety of monstrous mythological creatures, including a primordial sea serpent, a dragon, a snake, a crocodile, or a whale-like animal. In the book of Isaiah, the Leviathan is a sea serpent symbolizing Israel's enemies. In Psalms, the Leviathan is a multi-headed sea serpent killed by God and given to the Hebrews as food in the wilderness. Finally, in the book of Job, the Leviathan is a fire-breathing crocodile, perhaps personifying an aspect of creation beyond human comprehension or control. William Blake made a tempera on canvas named The Spiritual Form of Nelson Guiding Leviathan in 1809. Leviathan is the title of Thomas Hobbes' seminal work on the social contract and creating an ideal state, the Commonwealth. In Paradise Lost, Milton uses the term Leviathan to describe the size and power of Satan. Due to the influence of Herman Melville's classic Moby Dick, the Leviathan has come to be associated by many with the sperm whale. The Leviathan is a central character in the 1975 science fiction story The Illuminatus Trilogy by Robert Shea and Robert Anton Wilson. The Leviathan Cross features an infinity symbol with a double-barred cross located at the middle point. That is why it is also called the Infinity Cross. The double cross, also known as the Cross of Lorraine, might represent several things. The Leviathan Cross is sometimes confused with the Petrine Cross as, according to Origen of Alexandria, Simon Peter was crucified upside down. However, turning a symbol like a cross upside down is symbolic, and the interpretation of doing so differs among Catholics and Satanists. The Leviathan Cross had no history as a symbol of Satanism before the publication of the Satanic Bible in 1969 by American author and musician Anton Szandor LaVey. LaVey founded the Church of Satan in 1966. In the Satanic Bible, he wrote a satanic rendition of the Ten Commandments, the 9 satanic statements, on top of which he placed the sulfur symbol and termed it the Leviathan Cross. The Leviathan Cross is introduced as a mockery of the cross. But, most likely, it is a product of anti-Catholic sentiment to show that humans are their centrum of balance and truth. This is what the ideology of Anton LaVey and the followers of the Church of Satan believe, and this symbol represents this association. In Satanism, the infinity sign of the Leviathan Cross symbolizes the eternal universe, while the double-barred cross signifies harmony, balance, and protection between people. The Church of Satan uses the Leviathan symbol to mock the Christian belief and depict that humans are their center of balance and do not need God or any other mythical creature to ensure balance in the universe. In Alchemy, the Leviathan Cross is a symbol for sulfur, one of nature's 3 essential elements. The sulfur has the qualities of masculine, hot, and dry. Combined with mercury, the pair was considered the parents of all metals. Sulfur was in antiquity referred to as brimstone, of which there are several mentions in the Bible, all concerning the devil and hell. The concept of hell is one of the significant foundations of Christianity. People wearing a Leviathan cross tattoo usually have it to represent their Satanist faith. However, as it is about rejecting traditional values and rules, the Leviathan symbol also makes a nice rebellion tattoo. The emblem has excellent symmetry and looks good on a tattoo. Another reason a person would choose to have a Leviathan cross tattoo might be because they are interested in practicing alchemy and magic. In that sense, it would make ink for people of Wiccan and neo-pagan faith.